Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to get the Forester back into the garage so we can see where the exhaust leak is and diagnose it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Let's do it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with my builds and projects. That being said, let's get this out of the way and get the fuzz in. Alright, cleaned up. Jump in the fuzz. Start up first shot. Alright, it's pretty dusty in here. You can see it in the sunlight. Alright. Battery's been disconnected, so it should be good. The dog's around here somewhere. Oh. Don't want to run her over. There we go. Quickly get it into the garage. Alright, don't want it to warm up too much because I need to take the front bumper off, jack it up, and while it's still cold, next door started their bike up. I'm going to spray some soapy water on the joints where I think it's leaking. Alright, so it's probably going to be a big job, might take me a week. Got to get the front end off here, jack it up. So over here we have the supplies. So I've got the, I think it's 1.5 inch, and a flex joint for the wastegate, and we have a 2 inch. It's male female, so it locks in, which the one coming up onto the GT35 is not. It's just flat. So I think we might have a leak there as well. So the whole turbo system needs to come off pretty much. So I know I didn't get it hot, but I said I'd do the lawn, so I'm going to do the lawns now. They're pretty bad out there. I'll come back to this. Alright guys, so I'm a bit sweaty, so I've just done the lawns. Put the front bumper off, and we are ready to spray the exhaust with some soapy water to see where it's leaking. I guess I've got some detergent in there with some water. We are ready to spray. Oh, I didn't know that. Melted a plug. I think that was for the fog lights. Don't know how that got down there. Damn it. So while I'm doing this, it's probably going to be really hard for you guys to see because my head will be in the best position for me to see. So I'll just let you know where it's leaking from, and if I can, I'll show you. Alright, so it is just that one. That's what I was expecting, because I have hard mounted it to 2 different pipes that can, well, that should be allowed to move a little bit. So still hear stuff moving. So we need to move that wastegate. So I really should change the angle on that wastegate so it's not 90 degrees to the pipe. It's probably, well, it's not as bad as it going backwards, but I really should angle it like on a 45 so it has good flow, so I can bypass the low mount better. And probably if I can do that, and if it's working good, but we still have slow spool, I'll probably need to downsize the low mount. Alright, so I need to get the wastegate off and see what other positions I can put it in so I'll have better flow, and that I can have this expansion in as well, of the flex. So just took the V-band off, and look how black that is. That should be clean. So it's been a pretty bad exhaust leak, and you could probably hear it when I started up the car as well. So maybe just over time it expanded, or I just did a really crappy job mounting it. Probably the latter. Oh, and the other one was dirty too, so that's had some leakage too. Alright, so we're going to clean up those surfaces and make sure they seat properly before doing anything else really. Alright, just looking at these surfaces, bottom one you can see it was leaking really bad. This top one, it wasn't actually. I have got some exhaust sealant on there, which you shouldn't need, but eBay wastegate. So I think that one was actually sealed. I think it was only dirty because I was spraying it with the bubbly water. But this, that's lost boost right there. Alright guys, so I've been laying here on the ground for a while. Might have to change the location of where the wastegate will come out. So I might need it like here. And then have it go back into the other one, but angle it. So I'm going to have to block off this one. I'm going to have to cut that flange off. I'll reuse that, the V-band flange, and like have it somewhere around here, and have that flex on the way back to that top one there. I don't know. I really don't want to take off this turbo, so I might use the TD04 off the car just to mount the exhaust to this section so we know they are in the correct location. So I believe the exhaust housing is the same. Yeah. Alright, got the bottom pipe off. There's a bit of a feet, but you can see where it was leaking. Alright, got the bottom one bolted up to the TD04. When I said it was the same size, but the mounting position, not the whole exhaust housing, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Alright, let's get the upper section off the dump to the up part. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Might do this a bit later. The fam's home, so that's what they're doing. Alrighty guys, I'm going to finish this episode up here. So we found out where the leak was. It was actually on this part of the wastegate for this flange, because it was hard mounted at 90 degrees. So discovered that we need to change that. Now there is a bit of work to do. Got to get the up pipe out, so that is yeah, a bit of work. Need to get in there. So that'll be next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with this build. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.